everyone. A number of people have argued in the recent past that we now face a crisis of engagement, and that this applies to various areas of contemporary society, from the perceived apathy and inactivity in the political sphere to the educational system. Well, let's just start from the basics. People love games. Even if you don't consider yourself a gamer, I'm sure you know lots of people who get really moved, really emotional about them. To varying degrees, games allow us to interact with narratives, to make our own stories, and to be immersed in another world. Just before filming this video, I saw a tweet that pointed to a study that found that 91% of American children currently play video games. That's fairly incredible. And knowing that this topic was coming up, about a month ago, I secretly recorded my partner's reactions as she played Super Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64. And don't worry, I did get my partner's permission to use this. But that does give you a very real impression of just how involved people can get when playing games. But gamification is not just about playing games, it's not gaming. So what is gamification? Well, I first started to get really into this topic in early 2015, and this is in part through meeting Danielle Teixeira, a recent film graduate from Deakin University who had since become an interactive learning developer at Deakin. And I also wanted to point out here that I met Danielle through Twitter, just showing how important it is to be visible and active online. We're putting together a web series that we're going to launch fairly soon called Our Gamified World. And just to give another example of gamification that I'm really excited to be able to put in this video, one of the students in the unit Blogging and Online Communication Techniques I'm teaching, Sarah DeVries, discovered an app called Habitica, which she's been using since the start of trimester. Let's have a look at what she's found. Thank you very much for talking to us, Sarah, and for grappling with the traffic that will probably pass by. But could you please tell us a little bit about Habitica? How did you come across it and why are you using it?
Yeah, well, Habitica is basically a gamified to-do list. I'm finding it really useful because other to-do lists are really quite boring in my opinion. You just write down your task, you tick it off, and that's about it. But the game part of Habitica makes it really fun, and there's also a lot of socialization involved. So I found it through my sister, who typed in gamification and personal development into Google. And so we are a party on Habitica, so we look at each other's levels, we kind of compete with each other. Eventually, when our levels get high enough, we can fight monsters. And so that kind of aspect makes it really enjoyable to tick off my goals and get things done.
Fantastic. And so can you just show us a little bit about how it works? You've got it on your phone here. So you've constructed an avatar.
Yeah, so basically you can have your own little image just there. You can even get pets. You can also get your currency when you do tick off your to-dos.
Right, so it's a virtual currency, just like the Tiffet system.
Yeah, basically, and then you can get your own rewards. So you can give yourself a 15-minute break or get armor, and the armor is there for when you want to fight monsters, which will happen for me later on.
Right, fantastic. So you haven't leveled up quite enough to go hunting?
No, I'm only level 5 and my sister's level 6, so she's being a bit rude to me, telling me to hurry up, but but I got her back because I made myself buy a potion, and this potion turned her into a flower.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Yes.
So even though you're in a party cooperating together, you've got this positive form of friendly competition that's inspiring you, egging you on.
Exactly, yes.
Wow, that's fantastic. So how are you finding it overall? It's really motivating you to keep up with things?
Yeah, it really is. Just the other to-do list, just ticking it off is just really boring. And there's also another socialization aspect where you can talk to people in guilds. So other people who use Habitica, you can form a guild with them. There's a newbies guild and there's like 20,000 users on there. And everyone just talks to each other and encourages people to achieve their goals. So it's really, really great.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for your time.
No worries.
Now it's over to you. Get out there and explore, read, watch, listen, discuss, and make. There are so many different things that you could look at for this topic. The study notes list a vast array of different gamification apps and platforms, and I'd love you to find more and tell me about them. Have a good week.
Tiffany, are you seriously going to go or not? This game's going to take all night.